week when you came in?
Oh, yeah.
You know, right?
Yeah, it was real cool, just to be out there. It was very boring watching the game. But, it's exciting, it's just exciting to be on the field. Every opportunity I get, I try to make the most of it. So, I love playing my brothers. And, it felt great being back.
What do you think about, traveling to Pittsburgh and getting away from Hard Rock for this game? And what are the biggest challenges for the defense?
We're traveling, up north, a different environment. I think, to me, everything is, about an opportunity. And, we're just thankful for the opportunity to be able to play another down. At the end of the day, that's what it comes to, and just having fun while we're doing it. Challenges for the defense, every challenge, that we have is, it's on us. I really wouldn't say, anything is too much of a challenge. We challenge ourselves. And most of the times, we're doing good or we're doing, not so good is because of us. So it's all about, how we approach the game. And, everyone is excited to play Pitt, and we're excited to go out there and handle business.
Amaro, I wanted to ask you just follow up to Susan's first question about the targeting. It's happened to you twice now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I know Coach kind of really defended you and said you felt like you were doing the right things. What have you seen and what have you sort of received as far as feedback about what you can do to try to avoid that the next time? And then just a follow-up, that weird penalty that you got called for trying to walk off the field. I want to get your reaction on that.
Yeah, I guess in like such a way, it would be kind of ignorant of me to say that I would still do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's a bang play. I'm not saying I wouldn't approach it any differently. But at the end of the day, it's football. I know I could do a couple things differently with my head placement and stuff like that, and that's things that I'll take on the field next time. Just knowing like a little bit, maybe like an inch of an adjustment that I'll make. And it was something I kept hearing about it and stuff. I got a lot of questions about the second penalty, and a lot of people they try to make a story out of a story that's not true. Saying I was trying to stay on the field or something like that. I wasn't trying to stay on the field. I was waiting for someone to come escort me because I thought that was the correct procedure, or waiting for the referees inform me of what was the right thing for me to do as about exiting the field. So that was my process. I was walking on the field. I didn't want to be in the back of the end zone. It could have been a safety precaution. So I was just trying to play it safe, and the referees they just didn't see it my way, which is it's fine because we won. So I'm not really mad about it or anything.
Amari, Michael Pinckney, coach, said he's not going to play in this game. How important is he to this team, and what kind of challenge does that present? Not to have Michael here.
Mike is he's one of those guys. He just when he's on the field, it's different. It's just a different vibe. He's a leader on this team and defense. So him, not if he doesn't play, I'm not sure if he's fully out or not. But if he doesn't play, then what he's taking off the field would be replaced by Zach, because Zach is also a key person with our defense and our team, and I expect no fall off. And I know Zach expects no fall off. That's my brother. Everybody on his team trusts him with his toughness and his IQ and his ability. So there's no drop off. We have full faith in Zach.
Thank you.
Amari, having 2 targeting penalties against you now, I know you don't want to pick up a third. Do you have to change almost how you approach things, or just were they 2 kind of like freak instances that shouldn't happen again?
No, I'm not changing anything. No, I'm not changing anything. Like I said, maybe an adjustment, of how I'm attacking a person, but I'm not going to change anything.
Let's do a couple more questions. The tackling was it looked like such a huge focus this week, especially after the 29 missed tackles that the team had last week. Manny said that's sort of an outlier. Did you notice a change in the way people were sort of approaching it this week, maybe from a mental standpoint, to make sure that you guys get back to having those better days tackling?
Yeah, in practice we've been stretching this week, tracking. So that's just, one thing that we could do better in the open field, tracking, keeping the ball, on our correct shoulder, and leveraging the ball, with all 11 guys, straight into the ball. So that's something that has been of emphasis to this week in practice.